Orangutans, my cousins, my friends. A journey to understand and save the person of the forest. Written by Leif, narrated by Paul Campion. Recorded and produced at brisbaneaudiobookproduction.com. All profits from the sale of this audiobook will go towards orangutan conservation projects to ensure their survival in the wild. For more information on the Orangutan Project, go to theorangutanproject.org. Dedication. I dedicate this book to all orangutans. May it be that one day you will all live safe and free. Acknowledgements. I would like to acknowledge all those who have shared and continue to share my journey to save orangutans. In particular, the Orangutans Project's board, staff, contractors, volunteers and donors. You are both my inspiration and my friends. Thank you. I would also like to thank Jennifer Ma for helping me to share the story of my friends, the orangutans, and in doing so, speak up for those who can't speak for themselves. Forward by Claire Campbell, Executive Director, Wildlife Asia. As humans, each of us share 97% of our genetic makeup with orangutans. Therefore, we are literally 97% orangutan and 3% human. However, this uniquely human 3% does not grant us superiority, but rather responsibility. For Leif, this sense of responsibility has translated into a lifelong dedication to this species, which he affectionately and quite accurately calls our orange cousins. Most of us cannot help but feel love and empathy for being so kindred. They really are like holding up a mirror and seeing a better, kinder version of ourselves. Perhaps because of our close kinship, their predicament only serves to reinforce this recognition as our generation is witnessing the rapid demise of the orangutan at the hands of human greed and our incessant need for growth. For most, the knowledge that we in fact contribute to this evokes a degree of shame and a desire to at the very least compensate for our choices and behaviour. As conservationists, our task is not only to strategize the protection of orangutans in the wild, but to determine how to harness this despair and to foster the altruism within our community to translate it into real and effective contribution on behalf of our donors and supporters. Leif's ability to do this has been remarkable. His understanding of human behaviour parallels his knowledge of orangutans. His evolving philosophies and insights into emotional intelligence have enabled such an enormously successful journey through the Orangutan Project, a journey that has created a movement of change makers and generated a level of financial support that is genuinely challenging the threats to orangutans and their habitat. For me, forging my own path in conservation under Leif's guidance and mentorship has been fueled with inspiration, unwavering perseverance, strength and optimism. To be honest, conservation is a tough game. It's not so much a career path we choose, but perhaps a path we are chosen to walk. Leif has led me and many others on that path with integrity on his selfless mission to build the Orangutan Project into a highly effective vehicle with which to drive forward the conservation of orangutans. Now the foremost orangutan conservation organisation in the world, the Orangutan Project and its achievements are to be applauded. For Leif and his team, though, success will only really be celebrated when the orangutans no longer need their help. Until then, I continue to walk by his side, and together we will all ensure that the orangutans still stand a fighting chance. Introduction. We must be willing to let go of the life we planned so as to have the life that is waiting for us. Joseph Campbell. I am often asked why I choose to work for orangutans, and my honest answer is that in many ways it was the orangutans that first chose me. As I'm sure you can imagine, my answer is often met with quizzical looks, raised eyebrows, and an even greater curiosity on the part of the questioner. But the truth is that I never consciously planned to do this work. Nor did I envision myself as becoming an author, a speaker, or an outspoken campaigner on their behalf. And I certainly had no idea that I would one day found and lead an international conservation charity, the Orangutan Project, to ensure the welfare and survival of our remarkable orange cousins.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?